done this video like 5 times, and now I'm really thirsty and I just need a drink. Trust me, it's water. Or is it? Welcome to this episode of Iron Drummer. I am going to talk to you about the ins and outs, pros and cons, and how you, the artist, the musician, can go about trying to get one. So I'm going to talk to you about my experience and how I went through it, because literally I went through every step to get where I am today with my current companies. So first level is what we call a shop endorsement. So I'm going to get straight to the point here. Shop endorsement, you buy from there, you send all your students there, you recommend other drummers or musicians to go there, and they give you an ongoing discount, say, I don't know, 30% off. That's just a round figure, kind of, keeping it loose kind of thing. So that shop goes, well, you're looking after us by sending us, students and musicians, and you're emptying your bank account, helping my kids go through college. And in return, we're going to give you a discount. So that's kind of your first entry level kind of endorsement. And then that's how I started. Then it went off to that store saying, do you want us to contact that brand of drums on your behalf and see if you want to become an artist? And I was like, absolutely, not a problem at all. So people think, oh yeah, so you made a phone call, they sent you out a contract, you signed it, and that was it. No. It took like 10 years of buying gear and buying that one brand of drum and one brand of hardware and cymbals and etc. And you still have to fill out an application form. So it's not like someone makes a phone call and says, hey, you want to have this guy in your books? Yeah, sure, no worries, it's done, consider it done. No, you still got to go through the application process, and then it has to get reviewed through the artist relations manager, and if you're going through a distributor like we have in Australia, then it has to go to head office in that country. So it's not like an overnight thing. Sometimes it can be though if you're really up there with the big wigs. So I got taken on as an artist, and it wasn't that brand of drum saying, oh, what can we do for him, or what can we do for you, or what can we do for this artist. It's what, okay, if we back him, what can he offer us as a company? So I was touring, gigging, recording, and whenever someone took a photo or video, I was playing the brand of drums. People asking me what's the best drum kit on the planet. I'd say it was this. It's all about looking after the company who's looking after you. So the whole pat on the back kind of thing. So I looked after this one brand of drums. They looked after me. I didn't have any cymbal deals really. I didn't have any head deals, stick deals. I just had drums, hardware, and some other bits and pieces. And I stayed that way for until 2014, early 2015. I went to NAMM. Now, if you know what NAMM is like 500 million people in a room, because that's what it feels like after about 4 days of loud banging and epic hangs with epic friends, and some gear involved somewhere in there as well. So I went to NAMM, and I was invited to go to the opening of the DW room, which means that you get to go in a little bit earlier and just check it out before the swarm of people go in. And when it's a swarm, it literally is a swarm. And I walked in, and there's John Good. Now, you have a badge. Damn. Leaky water now. You have a badge that has your name on it, so they know who you are. And I walked in there, and he said, hi, you must be Richie. I'm like, he knows my name. I think this is fantastic. Oh yeah, the badge. And he already knew what brand I was playing. And I was like, this is weird. So he doesn't even know who I am, and he already knows the brand. I was like, okay, all right. So massive wall of drums, like 50 toms of different colors, sizes, and hardware. And it was like, oh my God, I could live here. It's like heaven, or nirvana even. And he took me to a wall and showed me this hi-hat clutch. I'm like, it's a hi-hat clutch, dude. Like, what's the big deal? And he showed me what it does. It was actually the one-touch clutch. And I'm like, okay, how do I get one? Can I steal this? Can I have this one? Can I take it home with me? I want this. This is amazing. I've kind of played some of your drums the last couple of years, and they're incredible. And I really like the acrylic kit. I'm falling in love with this brand. They're a lovely bunch of people. what's happening? You know, showed me some other things, and I went into that room 8 times a day for 4 days. And when I said my goodbyes on the Sunday, I said goodbye to John. I said, like, I'd love to come to a factory tour if I can, but I know it's late notice. And I can't do it this year because I have to drive to Arizona and have more hangs with more great friends. And he said, look, I hope to see you next year, and we'd love to have you in the DW family. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be great. Got in my car, I drove away. So, anyway, a couple of weeks go past. I get back to Australia, a couple of weeks go past, and when I say couple, it's like 3 months. I rang my friends at Didario, who look after the companies which I endorse, and I said, I'm thinking about coming to DW. Is there any chance I could get an application form? Because I'd like to, you know, come on board. They put the phone on speakerphone, right? He called everybody into the office and said, can you ask that again? It's like, hi, I was just wondering if I could. And he's like, you've been playing this one brand of 20 years and now you want to come across. I'm like, well, yeah, I think there's things I can do for the company, the brand especially. I feel it's the right time to move. I feel it just felt great. I was positive. It was with a positive company, a forward-thinking company. I was like, I can't think anybody else I'd like to be with right now. So they said, come on down. I'm like, all right, well, I can come down, you know, during the week, and I did. We had coffee, we had lunch, had a chat, and they said, what kind of kit do you want to play? And I'm like, man, I really like the acrylic kit. It's something about it. It sounds great. And they said, great, no worries, I'd like to have you on board. I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. Sounds so quick and so easy, but to go from that point of signing a deal to actually, you know, all the work beforehand, it was like 2 years, because going from one brand to another, it is a very personal thing to do. Like, I know some people might go, oh, I'm just going to start playing this brand now, see you later. I'm not like that. For me, it's like, I'm going to move on to another brand now. It's like leaving, like you're ending a relationship to start a new one. And there's a period of like uncertainty, what do I do? But when I went into NAM and I spoke to John Good, he still remembers my name, and I do chat to him. I was like, it felt right, it felt comfortable, it felt good. But even I had doubts about what I could offer the companies. So remember we talked about the whole offering thing, you know, they might look after me, but what am I really going to kind of offer them in return? So, you know, I approached them about several ideas and whatever, and I said, I want to do this YouTube channel. I want to basically review gear, review DW gear, the hardware, snare drums, basically everything to do with Minel and whatnot. Now, when I first signed with DW, I wasn't playing any other brands. There was no, okay, you're coming on board, we want you to play this, this and this. No, it's like, no, you're happy with DW drums, we're happy looking after you. Do you want to try out some of the heads? I'm like, yeah, sure, you know, no worries. They gave me a sample pack, and I'm like, wow, these actually sound really good. They feel great, they look good, they feel good, they sound good. I'm happy, they're reliable, they last a long time. Because, you know, playing drums is expensive no matter what you do. And I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind trying out some Minel cymbals. I was like, yep, cool, no worries. Went down there, got like 2 big cases of cymbals, tried them out for a couple of months. I'm like, yeah, I'm digging these. And it's like, what about sticks? I'm like, oh, I've been kind of playing the Todd Sugarman Pro Mark for a while. And it's just like, yep, no worries, we'll get some in stock for you. I was like, this is fantastic. And then I went back to NAM in 2016 as a DW artist. So they looked after me a lot, and I try and do as much as I can to reciprocate the favours as much as possible. Now, another thing is though, you're probably thinking, when you see this channel, you see the sponsors at the start of the video, I gotta change that. It was just a quick kind of throw together thing. That I get all this gear for free. Everything you've seen, every snare drum, head, cymbal, I have paid for. I get looked after in a percentage wise. I mean, I don't pay the full price, but I still have to pay for it. I get nothing for free. They may say, look, there's a UV head here, we're going to send over a prototype, do you want to try it out? Absolutely. But if I want to deck out a kit with calf tone heads, I actually still have to pay for it. So every video you put up here, I basically financially back. So hence why we're now doing the whole monetization thing, because you know, any money that is raised through videos goes straight back in the channel, and we can do bigger and better things, we hope. When I say we, it is myself and the sponsors. So in short, long story long, really, because it's gone over 10 minutes now, it's all about what you could do for the company or not what the company could do for you. I am lucky though, I have some great companies backing me, great companies backing this channel, because they believe in something that I'm doing is helping them obviously make their brand more aware to the public and to other drummers worldwide. So the benefits of endorsement contracts is they're fantastic, they're great, they are good. The downside is they are very hard to get. They're not as easy as making a phone call or an email and you get one. So when you do get one, feel privileged, feel special about it. You know, a company's seeing something in you that they feel you can offer them, and they're gonna try and help out as much as possible in the best way possible that they can help you with your career. So I am now going to finish off my water, and I am going to upload this video. Now I'll be back next week, regular viewing. If you have any questions about endorsement contracts, put them in below in the comment section. I kind of answered some questions. You know, I've been getting these kind of questions for a long time now about how you go about getting them. It's not easy. So thank you for watching this video. Back to regular viewing next week. You can subscribe here, and the previous video will be here. This area kind of thing. Please like, subscribe, and we'll be back next week for our regular viewing pleasure, which is more drums.